Good morning, Wilson Middle School students. I'm your summer enrichment teacher, Mrs. Purdue. I work at Wilson as an ELA and social studies teacher. I hope everybody's enjoying their summer so far. Personally, I love our state in the summer. We are very lucky to live in Michigan, home of the Great Lakes and many inland lakes. I am impressed by the incredible work Wilson students are doing throughout summer enrichment. Some of you earned 100% on the quizzes, like Alejandro, Damien, Jordan, Madeline, Melanie, Alexis, Caden, Anna, Leela, Hikra, Ava, Riley, Roy, Nathan, Aaliyah, Marabella, Alyssa, Micaiah, Kylie, Michael, Willie, Isabella, Addison, Taylor, Emma, Riley, Ethan, Victoria, Grace, Michaela, Quinn, Megan, Alina, Nolan, Charlie, Evan, and Elliot. Wow. Students are reading their Wyandotte Reads books and creating excellent and high quality reviews like Austin, Ashley, Michaela, Isabella, Autumn, Alina, Ryan, Riley, Addison, Isabella G, Micaiah, Chelsea, Evan, Ethan, Alexis, Madeline, Anna, and Michael. Many of you are getting to know your new Chromebook and excelling, like Anna, who earned a level 11 with 21 badges, or Sophia and Ethan, who earned a level 11 with 19 badges. I'm here this morning to kick off our Wyandotte scavenger hunt. It's important to watch this video all the way to the end, as you'll be given a secret code. Summer enrichment is doing what the words say, enriching your summer. There are a few things that can really enrich your summer outside of summer enrichment, and those are spending quality time with your family and friends and being outside, whether you're swimming in a pool or one of Michigan's many lakes or camping up north. Summer enrichment comes in many forms. Video games can have their place and benefit, but in the summer, getting outside is key. That's why I designed this third summer enrichment activity, to get you guys out and about and around the city of Wyandotte, to encourage collaboration, and to promote problem solving. Let's get started with an overall explanation of this scavenger hunt. Wyandotte is a city rich in history. I live with a social studies teacher and president of the Wyandotte Historical Society. Therefore, history tends to be a common topic in our household. We would like to welcome you to explore some of Wyandotte's incredible history through this scavenger hunt. This scavenger hunt is what I call a hybrid design. This means most of it will be done with your team, going to 12 locations throughout Wyandotte and collecting information. Once the information is collected, you can come back to your Chromebook to enter needed clues and codes in order to have access to the final breakout. The scavenger hunt must be done with at least one other person. This will help you work on the skill of collaboration, working with other people to reach a common goal. No more than 5 people can be on a team. Team members do not have to be Wyandotte students. They can be your family members if you want to play along with your family, or maybe a cousin or a friend who doesn't necessarily go to Wyandotte. But I would think it would be really awesome if you could connect with your Wyandotte BFF this summer and play together. I recommend that you leave your Chromebook at home. Many of the locations are at parks or crowded locations without Wi-Fi. And if you don't have Wi-Fi, your Chromebook is not going to work. However, someone on your team might have a cell phone. So somebody on the team might have a cell phone. Cell phones are allowed. I'm not going to say that they're not allowed. It's a great tool to use, but it is not required for this. You do not need a cell phone to complete this. It will help with speed and it will have some advantages, but it is not required. I do recommend, if you have a cell phone, downloading the Google Classroom app and the Google Drive app. Those are going to help speed up the hybrid access of the scavenger hunt. I'm not going, again, to make a rule against them, but I'm not going to require them. I'm just going to suggest that it could be a really great tool during the hunt. Now, the most important part of all, the biggest rule, the most important rule. You must inform your parents or guardians about the scavenger hunt. Before you leave, you have to have permission. There are 12 spots. They are all located in Wyandotte. Many are downtown, but some go as far as Biddle, and some go as far west as 12th Street. Your parents get to decide if you head off on foot, on bicycle, an older family member taking you in a car, or you're going to wait for them because they are going to be a part of this. Those are all decisions made by communicating with your family member and who's in charge in your household. Once you have talked about this hunt with your parents, then you're ready to start. The hunt is going to result in some really awesome prizes. Okay, the first team to complete will win a prize, but also those who compete the hunt will all earn an entry, raffle entry into a separate set of prizes, separate from the enrichment. Because remember, this activity is not required. It's not one of the 4 out of 5 that need to be completed. This is just something fun that was created extra. Remember, you have until August 16th to complete your hunt. So you have until then. All of the locations except for one will be available during that time. You can probably use your knowledge and resourcefulness to figure that out and be able to answer the ones that are not open to be able to compete, okay? So just make sure that you're aware of that. You're not going to be going inside anywhere on this hunt besides one location. One location takes you inside. It's a very public, safe location, but all the others are outside. So prepare for weather. Okay, so just a couple other really big tips and general rules. There is only one location on the hunt that requires you to go into a building or interact with strangers. This location is a safe place where staff are already aware that you guys are coming and they're excited to help you try to solve the clues. Everywhere else during the scavenger hunt, you need to use stranger danger awareness. And I know this sounds very elementary, but it's still a very real issue. Even as for me, as an adult going out, I have to be aware of my surroundings. I have to make sure that I know who I'm speaking to, when I'm speaking to them. If a stranger approaches me, I need to understand small, get away from them, not really engaging in full talk and conversation, especially if it's someone who makes me feel uncomfortable. That's why it's really important that you go out with a team member and that you're together. That will help. So a little bit with that. So do not give out your personal information. There's no need to talk or ask a stranger around the area questions. You need to listen and follow the directions that are in the scavenger hunt. You do not have to listen to strangers speaking to you or giving you directions to go somewhere or do something. There's nowhere throughout this do I have that except one location that is a very safe location, and the staff are the only people that would be giving you information. Okay, so be safe, work together, help each other win. That's the key. Another major safety concern while out is to make sure that you prepare for the weather. Wear sunscreen. It's been a beautiful summer. Me, personally, I love the heat. I love the sun, but I have to wear sunscreen. It's very important. So make sure that you're doing that. Also, when you cross the streets, please use the crosswalk. It's very important that you use the crosswalk. You wait and respond to the sign. So when it tells you to walk, that's when you walk. When it says don't walk, don't walk. Just wait. But also be aware that there may be people making right turns. So even though it says for you to walk, check around before you cross. Okay, it's very important that you do that. Also, another thing to do is make sure that once you have your answers, you're competing with other team members. Do not give away clues or answers because you don't want other people to win. It's a raffle. So if your entry's in there and there's less entries, you have a higher chance of winning. That's probabilities, okay? But if you tell a lot of other people and they have all their entries in there, now you decrease your odds of winning. So don't do that. This just doesn't make any sense. All right, so another rule I have is respect. It's my final rule for the scavenger hunt. Make sure you're showing respect of the land that is there and showing appreciation. Many of these sites are historical and people put a lot of time and energy into preserving them. It is important that you act like you would at school in a sense. This is an enrichment activity and I expect safety, respect, responsibility, kindness, and kindness towards other teammates too. It's okay to be a little competitive, but I don't want to see anything mean come out of this. This should be a very positive experience. I'm not going to give away any answers through email. So don't email me. Parents, don't email me. That's not the point of this. I want you to problem solve. I want it to be difficult and challenging. So please do not email me, only if you're really stuck, and I will just give you hints. What I suggest is taking a notebook during the hunt. Take a pen and paper and a notebook and write down clues, okay, and come back to them. The secret code word that you're going to need to enter is social studies, no caps and one single space. Have fun and think of this as a historical tour through our amazing city of Wyandotte. Okay, thank you.